Hello port lovers, this is the summer edition of our Port Wine Hour. So focusing on rosé or pink ports. Most of you know Croft for the muscular vintages coming mainly from the Quinta Dorada. But you should also know that Croft is the pioneer of the pink port. They invented this category in 2008 and it was first considered like a light ruby. But then it passed in the mixology area and also in the pre-dinner area. But I also consider the pink port or rosé port being a standalone drink that can also pair with many, of course, pre-dinner appetizers or desserts, but can also do interesting matches during a summer dinner, light dinner or lunch. Tonight Port Wine Hour is about Croft, of course, and the pink port, which shows a beautiful and sensual, let's say, between deep pink and light ruby with some violet hues. And the nose is extremely intense and seducing with lots of cherries, sour cherries, a hint of pomegranate. There's also some flowery nose that reminds something airy, very ethereal. And on the palate, the wine is lovely and velvety. It is sweet, but not overloaded with sugar. It's really balanced with the alcohol, which is generous, a little bit spicy, and the acidity that comes there in a medium style, but very refreshing. All the art of the pink port is to catch all this fruit, all this gourmandise with a lot of cherries, as I said, pomegranate, without getting the vulgar bubblegum or confected side, and without getting the tannins. We just have some tiny phenolics of a medium level that are there more on the slightly bitter touch, just to give some punch on the finish. And the finish is long, it's quite refreshing, and also a little bit peppery and spicy with a hint of pink pepper and licorice. Yeah, it's quite long and really lingering with all the spices, and this is why I thought of a cheese that doesn't pair only with white wines, it also pairs with some reds. But I think there is some interesting things to explore as we get some chili pepper jam. You know, this is the also Irati cheese from the Pays Basque, and in the Pays Basque we also have the piment d'Espelette, so all these slightly peppery and slightly spicy characters. So this is a also Irati that I paired with some quite, let's say, medium spice, medium hot chili pepper jam, and with a Croft. So let's get a taste of it. And just put a little bit, not too much, because even if it's medium, it's not the mildest jam you can get. What I enjoy when the chili pepper or the bell pepper is candied, is jammy, is that you don't get only the vegetal, you just get some flowery hints, you get some herbal, the spiciness, those paprika hints. And this really enhances the spiciness of the port, it gets it more generous, but the freshness comes there on the finish with the licorice and the peppery notes. And you have the texture of this sheep cheese that is very mellow, that is very smooth, and it really gets very well in terms of balance with the alcohol, with the sweetness. So everything has its own place in the pairing, and I really consider this for the Port Wine Hour, which is actually at 9 p.m. So you can have it as a after dinner, just before your dessert, or you can just enjoy it like a tapas, like something to begin a little bit to spice your summer evening. So yeah, cheers. Pink port rules. I think this is a good idea for summer evenings, not only as a mixer in cocktails, and yeah, spice up your life with some pink Croft.